calling is, something I think can only come from God, and I think there are worship leaders that are called that have all kinds of jobs. The way God provides your income is sometimes different than your calling, as far as what you do with your gifts. And we've been really fortunate. We just have had a really supportive church. We're all on staff at our church. Derek and I have been assigned to Dylan Scott, and we've gotten to experience a lot of cool things through working with him, and #1 singles and platinum records and touring and all that stuff. To kind of wrap up this part of the story, when COVID hit, we felt like God was shifting our assignment a little bit. I personally had a total freak out meltdown.
A little bit.
Jacqueline's trying not to shake her head off the body over here.
Yeah, if you're not seeing the video side of it, Jacqueline is just
yeah. And so I was kind of flipping out. And then we have a song that you've heard that nobody's heard, so don't spill the guts, called One More Time. And it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know, maybe soon. But I had kind of had this audible moment with God. We had received a financial blessing that we were not expecting. And God just kind of said to me, hey, man, how many times do I gotta calm the storm before you trust me? And I haven't had many of these moments with God, but I was very honest with him. And I said, one more time, God, I need you to calm it one more time. And that's kind of how we've lived our lives, we're learning to trust him, right? Like we all do. But that COVID season morphed into us really feeling like, hey, God has rebirthed this dream and mission to write songs for God's people.
We have plenty of time.
Yeah,
we
had
just a little bit of time.
And wrote.
So we had met some people, and some people that were very, very kind to us and booked rights for us for no reason. Jonathan Mason and Trevor Mathewson over at Curb Word. We knew them through working with Dylan, and that's how we met them. So we just started going at it. And the first phone call we made when we decided we wanted to co-write was Mo Pitney, who's on the song Worthy One with us. We can talk about later. But so Worthy One, the song coming out, was the first song we co-wrote in COVID. But a lot of other things happened during that, and very life-shifting. And Jacqueline's kind of been holding it down at home.
I've been assigned here to our church here and to raising 2 boys here,
Oof.
So trying to keep dreaming of what I know God's called us to while I'm waiting as they go and kind of, I guess, pave the way for us to do this as CLINE.
We're still grinding out on the road, working with Dylan, and just working as hard as we can on music. We feel like God's given us some songs he wants people to hear, and we're trusting that that's going to work out. And but it's been a crazy road, the past few years, and that COVID year and a half really was just a big. We will always look at that moment in life as, wow, we talk a lot about Joshua 4 when they crossed the Red Sea and God told the people, hey, go set up 12 stones on the riverbank just as a memorial to say that look what God has done.
Yeah.
And we really feel like these songs, what God brought our family through that season, it's a stone.
Yeah.
We'll always have sitting there on the riverbank, And sorry, I get a little emotional talking about that. that got me shook up a little bit. But there's nothing better than God's faithfulness, And sorry. Woo. But when we reflect on that, this is what happens. It's tough, man. It's crazy. So to be here today, getting to tell our story, it's just like another stone. You're like, hey, man, look what I did. You guys thought life was over, and look at all that's been birthed out of that pain,
So we're CLINE.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it, man.
We're CLINE.
If you could, pre-save Worthy One.
Yeah. Man, that episode was done in record
we write
time.
songs and tour and cry a lot.